Right, then we have a new battle today against AsawRetuow from YouTube, Smokedown, just about everywhere. And here we go, he starts with Arbok, I start with Pincer, and just go straight for the Earthquake, and guess what? He switches! Never would have thought of that, would you? Maybe you thought this was like a Scarf lead or something, but who cares. So I get Stealth Rocks up, despite the fact that he's just going to spin him away, and I actually knew that, but still went for it anyway. So that failed. So he knocked off the Focus Slash Nurse, which actually my operating system joke, because every Porygon 2 has to be named after Windows or Linux or something like that, don't they? They all do. Admit it, everybody's done it. Even I did. I had a Porygon Z called Windows 7, for God's sake. So he switches, and Ice Beam, which doesn't even do half, which fails. So he switcheroos their items around, and now I have a Scarf Porygon too, and he has a Pyro. And so I'm not going to stay in on this bit because I know he's just going to like bring in a ground type, and I didn't know he had two of them. But yeah, he's got a Scarf Gabite. So Stealth Rocks up again, and now I switch into Burgers for the win, because Burgers are for the win. And I know I can completely wall this thing because its attack isn't really that great and stuff like that. So he's going to have to get like a million crits to take it down. So in comes this Wormadam, and this Power Hacks actually helps it out quite a lot later on, because well, you'll see. I'm not spoiling anything just yet. So I just like Hammer Arm just to see how much it will do, and it doesn't really do that much more than the Body Slam, because well, Body Slam's got the stab and everything. And despite being not very effective, it did quite a bit well. I don't really want to have a massive Star Wars, so I just switched it to Algor, the environmentally friendly Bioplume, and I didn't even know it was going to go for Toxic there, so that was actually a really good switch, despite the fact that I didn't know it was going to be. So now I just switched straight out to Mystique, because I'm thinking, oh, he might Toxic again, but no, he switched to Fuzzy the Politoed. Yes, Politoed. I almost did a Shark Tamer and forgot completely what it was called, but then I remembered. So I just Dragon Pulse, and goes for Hypnosis, which hits, and then I get the Shed Skin, which is just amazing. And then Dragon Pulse gets a crit, which is even more amazing. I'm not sure. Maybe Draco Meteor would have been better to go for, but I didn't want the special attack for messing me up. So then he switches back out to this Scarf Gabite, and I know it's Scarf, because what else is it going to be? So switch out back to Polygon 2 with its operating system joke. And he goes for Dragon Claw, which does alright, I suppose, but this has got all defences, this Polygon 2. And it's got all the defences that it'll ever need, and it's like got a Tyro. But it still didn't do that much to this Wormadam, even with a crit on that Ice Beam. So Algor comes back out again to take that Gyro Ball, and this is where the Power Hacks came in, because without the paralysis, Gyro Ball would have done like nothing, basically. So Gyro Ball does like 100 damage each time, even more than that even. Although when you factor in the leftovers, it is more like 100. So I just Drain Punching, yes. Here we go, an odd set. Yeah, I'm just coming up with some really original sets for NU. I'm starting to quite like NU actually. I think I might do a couple more of these because it's good fun. Good old NU. And so Mystique comes in again, and he protects. He protects. Oh well. Yeah, protect. So I get a Draco Meteor on that thing. I don't want to like Dragon Pulse, but I just want to get this thing killed quick. And then he gets the Power Hacks, which is gay, as Jimmy would say. Yeah, stop stereotyping us, Jimmy. Seriously. You're giving us a bad name, us British battlers. Just stop, please. Just make it stop. So anyway, I just hammer on this Wormadam, and he goes for the Gyro Ball again, which does alright, I suppose, but it's not like the best ever. It's the difference is less because of his hammer arm, and the speed drop helps there. would have done a bit more otherwise. So body slam on the switch, and it's one of the few times I didn't get para hacks. So yeah, burgers for the win. Switch that to operating system joke. Yay! So I've got this scarf thing, and he rapid spins. So I'm just like, oh well, who cares? I don't need the rocks anymore, I don't think. So Ice Beam doesn't quite take down the Sand Flash, but because I've invested loads of EVs in defense, I get to survive the earthquake. Woohoo! That's always good. And I would have had the Patari Berry boost if I still had the damn Patari Berry, and then I could have recovered and stuff, but you know, just the way it goes. So switch out just to let Wormadome go down to a crit. And I don't think it mattered, judging by how much it did last time. So switching this, and I may as well just let Porygon 2 go down, because look, there's much extra you can do on that health, and it's stealth to probably kill it. So yeah, let it go down, and then just wall it with Miltank, because burgers are always for the win. Do they keep burgers in Kanto or Johto or wherever? I don't know. Miltank burgers. So Outrage does sort of like average damage, and this body slam is one of the other ones that doesn't get power hacks, sadly. It's just not fair. I didn't get any power hacks when I actually needed it. So then he switches back to Rawbok, which takes down burgers for the wins attack, which in the long run doesn't make that much difference, but would have been nice to kill there. And power hacks, and then he gets a Patari Berry, which made me actually lol. Yeah, that's one of the rare occasions when I actually did properly laugh, because it was just like, what the hell, even though I knew it was tricked onto it. So now he's got this Armaldo, which is a rock polish one, and this is one of the things that could have just completely destroyed my team if I hadn't played like I did here. If I hadn't been so conservative and stuff, I would have been able to die. And those misses with Stone Edge definitely did matter, I can tell you. Although, I suppose if I just milk drink every time, I could have survived, but I didn't, so fail. Yeah. So 2 Stone Edges would probably be enough to take it down for old Miltank, and yeah. I think I switch out to Pressure just as Death Fodder, because there's nothing else I can really do with it because of the Stealth Rocks, and I've not got a Spinner on this team. So now just switching Howard the Duck, just to get some proper damage on this thing with Aqua Jet, and this is another odd set. It's got Amnesia, so it's especially bulky, but physically attacking. Yeah, that's like the weirdest set you'll ever see. So in we go, burgers for the win, back in, and this time it just about survives, because I think he must have got minimum damage, the bare minimum there. So that helped me out quite a bit. And I obviously went for the milk drink because I didn't want to survive, didn't want to just live on like nothing, and I knew it was going to go out on life for that turn. So, Body Slam gets power hacks, woohoo! And the leftovers get knocked off, which, to be honest, didn't make that much difference, because it's just so late on in the game. And I get a useless crit, woohoo! I always get crits when I don't need them. Seriously, just never get any hacks when I do need it, apart from those misses with Stone Edge. That's all that I've got that's helped me out, to be honest. Although Mystique would have gone down to a Gyro Ball from that paralysed Wormadome, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that was what it was going to do when it got paralysed, but yeah. And now I'm just going to like just completely wall this thing, and then in the end switch back in Mystique, which is pretty damn epic. I have to say, Specs Dragonair is quite a win set. Seriously. So I just switch in Mystique, and he goes down to his own confusion, which sort of fails, but still. Overall, very good game, even with the hacks. AsawRetuow, you are a legend. So, sub to him, sub to me. I'll have some more battles later.